Hey guys, what's going on? Megan here. Top Tier Tuesday. Let's talk about the top 10 ways to maximize your energy levels. How to increase energy. Guys, one of the number one issue that I see all the time is people feel like shit all the time. Not enough energy, not enough motivation. And obviously, you guys know everyone tries to hop on TLT. It's like we're living in a TLT testosterone epidemic, right? Everyone is hopping on testosterone the moment they feel like shit. Oh, my energy levels are down. Gotta inject myself some steroids. No, guys, like I always preach on this channel, back to the basics. Stick to the simple things, right? 9 out of 10 times, people that complain that they feel like shit all the time are not managing these top 10 things properly. This is going to be a three-part series, by the way. This time, we're going to focus on foods, and in the next video, we're going to focus on lifestyle factors, all right? So, top 10 ways to increase energy levels ranked. I'm about to nut. That's mandatory, no questions asked. Fucking amazing, self-explanatory. Okay, it's things that are gonna help with your energy levels on average. And obviously bad and pure garbage. All right, so let's start at random. Carbs. Carbs are gonna go in the okay category, obviously, right? Because some people feel great on keto diets. Some people feel great doing carb nights and things like that. So it's not mandatory. Once again, unless you're a bodybuilder. If you're lifting heavy, high volume workouts, full body workouts, whatever, high frequency training, nucleus overload, you name it, then that's gonna go up to fucking amazing, right? Anaerobic activities need carbs, no questions asked, which is why people that try to do full body workouts or high volume training on low carb diets feel like shit and their performance goes down. So I want to put this in okay category because it kind of depends on what kind of what your lifestyle is like. Once again, if you're on full body workouts, then that's fucking amazing. Make sure you're getting enough carbs. Next, water. I'm about to nut category, guys. I have an entire video on water. Make sure you check it out so I don't beat a dead horse. 9 out of 10 times when somebody complains that they're feeling tired and they're feeling like shit, I ask them, when's the last time you drank a gallon of water a day? And sure enough, they can't even remember. Guys, there's no way in hell, even if you're not a bodybuilder, you need a lot of water for your energy levels to be optimal, right? And studies after studies have shown that most people are dehydrated. And that's the average person. If the average person is dehydrated, how much more bodybuilders and athletes who are even more dehydrated because you guys are lifting hard, training, doing all the things that deplete your body of sodium, deplete your body of water, right? Water is at the top of my fucking list. Most people that complain that they feel like shit are simply dehydrated. Your muscles need water, your digestive system needs water, your blood is mainly water, your brain needs water. Every system of your body cannot function correctly when you are dehydrated. And remember the saying, the moment you feel thirsty, chances are you're already dehydrated. Mildly, of course. So water is at the top of the fucking list. The next thing that's at the top of the list is vitamins and minerals. Almost everyone I meet is deficient in vitamins and minerals. Vitamin B, magnesium, vitamin C, your antioxidants, all that stuff. Guys, if you are deficient in vitamins and minerals, how the fuck do you expect your mitochondria to perform well? How do you expect your red blood cells to be made? I mean, every part of your energy production system is regulated by your vitamins and minerals, right? So make sure you have enough magnesium in your diet, obviously enough sodium in your diet for proper hydration, enough B vitamins for energy production, enough vitamin C, mainly for antioxidant properties. Make sure you're getting enough iron, on and so forth. Guys, make sure you have a diet or a meal plan that guarantees that every day you're getting enough vitamins and minerals. Else, you're going to feel like shit all the time. And no, I'm not talking about popping the random multivitamins. Multivitamins are trash. I repeat, multivitamins are trash. I'm not going to go into details, but make sure you're getting the vast majority of your vitamins and minerals from foods. Next, protein. I'm going to put protein in a fucking amazing category, and it's very simple. Your body uses protein for far too many things, especially if you're constantly lifting and constantly stimulating muscle protein synthesis. Keep in mind, guys, most of the neurotransmitters responsible for your energy levels, so dopamine, noradrenaline, and obviously adrenaline itself, are made from tyrosine, the amino acid tyrosine. And I know you're thinking, well, my body makes tyrosine. Bitch, your body makes tyrosine from phenylalanine, which is an essential amino acid. Your body cannot make phenylalanine, right? So you have to make sure you're not deficient in protein. And no, trust me, most people are not getting enough protein, especially the people who lift weights, right? So a lot of times, if you feel like shit, if you can't focus, meaning you have low dopamine, low noradrenaline levels, you may have not enough protein and high quality amino acids in your diet, right? So get your protein in. Brings us to the next thing, healthy fats. Fucking amazing. Make sure you're getting enough healthy fats. And yes, that includes cholesterol, right? Not only your body needs cholesterol, obviously, to make testosterone and vitamin D and all the important hormones, but your body also needs fats to produce bile and to absorb a lot of your important vitamins. Not to mention, everyone is deficient in omega-3s because people don't eat fish anymore, guys. So get your omega-3s in, get your healthy fats in, get enough cholesterol for the synthesis of testosterone and vitamin D. Yes, your body makes its own cholesterol, but I have a whole video on that coming up. It's best to provide it through your diet, combined with exercise, of course, so that you don't go overboard and risk your heart health. All right, next, right? Most people are so desperate trying to get lean that they're not getting enough fats in their macros. No one, unless you weigh like fucking 50 pounds, should eat less than 50 grams of fats a day, right? And to me, that's the bare minimum. And if your testosterone levels are trash, then that number should be way higher. Next, maximizing nitric oxide production. Now I put watermelon here, but it's really just anything that has citrulline, arginine, and nitrates, right? So once again, make sure you have enough nitrates in your diet, mainly from fruits and veggies, but you also want to make sure that you are eating enough foods high in arginine, right? Which brings us back to the protein part, right? Because your body's going to need citrulline, arginine, and obviously nitrates to produce nitric oxide. Guys, remember, nitric oxide widens your blood vessels and not only allows you to get a sick pump in the gym, but it also provides increased blood flow to your brain, which allows you to be more alert and to have more energy levels overall, right? Very important that you keep your nitric oxide levels high, especially as you get older. All right, next, fiber and gut health. I'm going to put in okay. I wanted to put it in fucking amazing, but because this depends on what your diet is already like, I'm going to put in okay, right? So once again, make sure you have enough fiber in your diet. Make sure you have enough probiotics, or you're eating fermented foods on a regular basis. Because remember, guys, a lot of your neurotransmitters, especially serotonin, are made in your gut, right? The bacteria in your gut produce those things. So if you have a diet extremely low in fiber, extremely low in probiotics, chances are you won't be producing a lot of the neurotransmitters that you need for optimal energy levels. And that's in addition to all the other benefits that fiber has. So make sure you're getting enough fiber in your diet. Next, drinking coffee. Guys, I'm going to put it at bad, right? Simple. Because if you have to drink coffee, chances are you're not doing any other things up here, right? If you wake up in the morning and you feel like shit, you have no energy levels, and you have to go for a cup of coffee, chances are the day before you fucked up on one of those things, right? Maybe you dehydrated, maybe your diet is deficient in vitamins, on and so forth, right? So if you have to drink coffee, then you fucked up on something up here. Right, so that's why I'm going to put coffee at bat. Now, yeah, if you want instant energy, I'm going to put that in I'm about to nut, right? But once again, ask yourself, why do I need to drink coffee in the first place? And that includes pre-workout as well, right? Anything that has caffeine, energy drinks, blah, blah, blah. If you have to take a pre-workout, which I'm not against, by the way, sometimes you just need that extra push, right? Just to get your workout out of the way. But if you have to constantly do it, ask yourself, why? Humans are not designed to wake up in the morning and feel like shit. So if you feel like shit in the morning, something is wrong. And when I mention the lifestyle factors, we're going to mention coffee again. All right, next, getting shredded, being in a caloric deficit, pure garbage, right? Pure garbage. Guys, if you are natural, there is no way in hell, unless you have some weird-ass genetic mutation, there's no way in hell that you're going to have maximum energy levels while in a caloric deficit, especially if it's a severe caloric deficit. Now, if you're obese, obviously you want to try to get down to a healthy body fat percentage range, but in fact, watch my video on why trying to chase six-pack abs is fucking up a lot of natural lifters' journey. I made that over a year ago, and it's still relevant to this day. Too many of you guys are chasing the six-pack dream, the shredded six-pack dream, because you are so influenced by all these roid heads out there, right? But the difference is they're on the juice, you not. So no natural person should be under 10% body fat. None. Ideally, around 15% body fat, right? And not to mention that trying to be in a caloric deficit all the fucking time, chances are you're going to be deficient in vitamins because you're eating less, vitamins and minerals. You're probably getting less fats because, let's be honest, one of the first things that people cut when they're trying to lower their calories is their fats. So the testosterone goes down because they're in a caloric deficit. The testosterone goes down even more because they're eating less fats, and their omega-3s goes down as well, right? So just trying to be under 10% body fat naturally is a disaster. And trust me, you're gonna feel like shit. Now, if you're obese, it's a whole different story. Try to come down to 15% body fat, maybe 20%, okay? So once again, caloric deficit is down here. Caloric surplus is obviously gonna be, caloric surplus or maintenance is gonna be somewhere between okay and fucking amazing. All right, and last but not least, drinking beer, obviously pure garbage, right? Stay away from alcohol. I said beer, but it's pretty much alcohol, right? Stay away from alcohol. It's gonna drain you of your energy levels. Trust me. I don't even have to say trust me because you guys know what I'm talking about. You're going to feel drowsy as hell because, again, alcohol depresses the central nervous system. You're going to be dehydrated. And depending on how much alcohol you drink, if you're hungover or whatever, it's just going to fuck up the rest of your day, right? I say, guys, and once again, most people that complain and say they want to hop on testosterone because they feel like shit, blah, 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 they're not even doing this right, right? They're not getting enough water, not enough vitamins and minerals, not enough protein, high quality protein most of the time, not enough omega 3s and healthy fats and cholesterol, not enough nitric oxide in their bodies. Then either not eating enough carbs because they're probably dieting, or training too hard and not increasing their carb intake relative to the training load. They're not getting enough fiber and probiotics, so their gut health is trash, and they decide to hop on the juice. Do all of these things first. Go back to the basics before you try to look for the next hot supplement that's going to boost your energy levels. Or worse, before you decide to hop on steroids. Like I always say, only two types of people should even think about getting on steroids. One, professional athletes, right? If you're IFBB pro, you're trying to compete in Mr. Olympia, you don't have a fucking choice, obviously, right? Or if you're in the NFL and everybody else is on roids and there's no way you're gonna be able to put up the same numbers because you're obviously in a disadvantage, then yeah, I can't really blame you. And number two, people that have genetic conditions where they just cannot produce testosterone. If you're not in those two categories, you have no business hopping on the fucking juice. But I digress. Anyway, hope this video helps. Part two is gonna be on lifestyle factors that maximize your energy levels. See you in the comments. Alright guys, don't forget to like or share the video, subscribe and hit the bell, and buy my HSP Nucleus Overload Training Program. It's the ultimate program for maximum muscle growth. It includes full body workout splits, bro splits, push-pull, home workouts, you name it. Also comes with a complete guide for macros, nutrition, fat loss, muscle growth, hormones, including a meal plan. It's pretty much all my 16 years of experience condensed into one fucking book. You're also going to get free copies of any future edition. So visit Team3DAlpha.com and you can use the 40% off coupon code Nucleus Overload. Or you could just buy the shit at full price. Alright guys, I'm out of here.